Hey guys, Adam here, the Roof Strategist. We are continuing the 30-day sales challenge, and what you're about to learn in this video is going to supercharge your sales exponentially. I guarantee it. And here's how. You're going to learn the framework of acing your pitch at the door, whether it's old damage you're working, a fresh storm to differentiate yourselves from competitors, a claim that's been denied, a claim that's been partially approved, and someone who has their check in hand. We all hate that one, but you won't when you learn the right way to pitch it. All right, let's begin. This is going to be a longer video. Buckle up, get ready. This is going to be one of the most powerful videos that this channel has seen, and it is coming in response to some comments on the community section of YouTube. People that said, hey, Adam, tell me about how to pitch at the door for a fresh storm and to differentiate myself. Adam, I'd love to hear how to work old damage at the end of a storm. And hey, I'm working in Florida. There's a storm date coming up. I really need to maximize my sales. Here are your answers. Thank you, everybody. All right, let's begin. First is how to start that conversation with a fresh storm. Now, to understand the customer, we have their needs and their desires. Think of it in their shoes, not yours. What do they want and what do they need? What they want to know at this point is only, do I have damage and how bad is it and do I need to file a claim, right? So how do they do that? What they need is someone to go up there, take a look at the roof. That's us. I'm here, all right? So here's how I do it. So I'd knock on the door. I'm gonna face the camera for this one, obviously. So I'd knock on the door, person answers, say, hi there, my name's Adam. I'm the Roof Strategist. I'm in the neighborhood today. Obviously, you saw that rather severe storm. I'm simply offering complimentary no obligation inspections where I'll hop up on your roof, take 5 or 10 minutes. I'm going to photo document everything I find. And when I come back, I'm going to show you everything and answer any questions and walk you through any processes, next steps, and help you decide if it makes sense to file a claim or not. Do you have any objection if I hop up on the roof for a quick inspection? Boom, see that? So here's what I did is right out of the gate, I explained who I am, why I'm here, what I'm going to do. I led with something tangibly valuable. I didn't say I'm here to pitch you anything. I didn't say I'm here to sell you anything. I didn't say that I'm offering roofing services. I said that I'm here to help them find it. And I had to silence my phone for the video. I bring my phone up there, take video, take pictures, point, okay? Point, grab the shingle, boom, take a picture. Take a picture of all the soft metal damage on the roof. That way when you come down off the roof, you say, listen, ma'am, you grab their name, right? You take your phone and you say, I have these pictures. By the way, I'm out in the sun. I can barely even see my screen. So I say, where's a good spot for us to walk through these pictures? I'll show you what I found, educate you on the next steps. At that point, you're basically asking to be invited in the home without saying it. That homeowner, I guarantee you, will invite you inside the house to sit down at the kitchen table to walk through the pictures. You scroll through, you educate on damage, you tell them what you found, you give them the options that they can file a claim, all they owe is their deductible, no more, no less. Now, I heard someone say, how do you use differentiating language? Here's how. Language number one is how I used what we call a negative agreement to get permission to get on the roof. You don't say, can I hop on your roof? Because what do most people say to a solicitor? They say no. So if I know that that word no is coming, I say, do you have any objection if I hop up on your roof for a quick inspection? When someone says no, that means they do not object, they agree. Now, this isn't a trick, it's not a hack, it's not abusive by any means. It's helping someone break their their nerves down and be comfortable with you and say, yeah, I don't have any objection with that. Hop on up. When you use that hook the right way, the amount of people that are going to take you up on that offer is going to skyrocket. It's going to be gold, okay? So that's how to work the fresh storms. Now, let's say it's partial payment. You knock on the door and you say, oh, hey there, my name's Adam. I'm working in the neighborhood. By the way, you can plug in, just work with Peggy or Sally or Jim down the street. And we've been working in the neighborhood here, talking with some different homeowners, and found that after that storm, most folks have had their roofs only partially paid for, and they're kind of in a bind. So I just want to stop by and see how the claims process has gone for you. See how that was an open-ended question? I talked about that in my other video on acing the pitch. But now it doesn't matter. Here's the beauty. If you know that that you're working a fringe area and most of the roofs, or even one or two, have been partially denied and, only partially paid for, you have an easy hook to just start a conversation. How has the process been? Now, you might be thinking, well, Adam, what if it was already paid for? What if it was denied? What if they didn't file a claim? It doesn't matter, because you just start a conversation. They say, oh, Adam, thanks for stopping by. Actually, our adjuster came out and he already paid for the roof. You're like, oh, great. I'd be more than happy to help. And then you talk about the next steps, okay? What if they say, you know, we actually haven't had anyone look at our roof, or we think we're fine. Now you're in a conversation. Oh, you know what? Do you have any objection if I hop up? I'll do a quick inspection. I've already been on some roofs in the neighborhood. I found some damage and educated folks in the options, which by the way is very cost effective with your insurance, or homeowners insurance. I'll walk you through the options, but all I'd love to do is just document what's up there. I'm gonna show you, because most people don't get up on the roof. I'll educate you and I'll advise you on the next steps, and what you decide to do from there is totally up to you. Sound good? Yes, cool. And then you can use that line again. Do you have any objection if I hop up on your roof for a quick inspection? So there's how you lead them in the hook on the partial damage, okay? Now, again, it doesn't matter where they're at, because you're gonna start a conversation. All right, third stage, the claim's been denied. All you do is you do a slight switch. You knock on the door. Oh, hey there, my name's Adam, the roof strategist. I'm in the neighborhood today. I've been helping homeowners. Seems that most of the folks in this neighborhood, after that big storm and then drop the date, have had their roofs denied by their insurance company. But what we're finding is that many of the denials have come, and we've been able to reverse them by finding significant damage. So I'm just in the neighborhood today offering complimentary inspections. I'm gonna hop up there and photo document anything. And all I'm gonna do is say, hey, if you had it denied, I'll let you know, and if you didn't, I'm going to educate you on the options. So before we get to that, what was the outcome when your insurance showed up? See how we're leading with that open-ended question? Because while they're hearing that pitch, they might be thinking, oh, I already got approved, I got partial payment, I never filed a claim yet, or I have check in hand. But they're going to respond by telling you where they are at in the process. And all you have to do is speak directly to their needs on that situation. Now, in my Roofing Sales Accelerator Marketing Pack, I have an entire document on these 4 stages and the different needs and the different desires that people have on this. So you don't have to pitch about doing an inspection if they already have their claim paid for. You learn how to overcome the common objections like, well, I'm just looking for a quote because it's already paid for. The insurance already said it's damaged, and they're trying to play their cards close to their chest. You come in and you educate them the right way and win the business, okay? So if you want it, it's a limited time bonus right now in the Roofing Sales Accelerator Marketing Pack. If you do want it, click below. All the details are there. If you do end up purchasing it, it'll come to your inbox instantly. If you have any questions, you reach out to me personally. I'll take care of you. All right, so that's stage 3. Now on to stage 4. That's check in hand. These folks are ready to go. Now, usually you'll come into this area, it's ground zero. Ground zero in the hail storm area is like, you know, golf ball, softball size hail, obliterated a roof. There's no question people need to file a claim. There's holes in the siding, the windows are shattered, the roof is obliterated. These folks are filing the claim instantly. Insurance is coming out. They want that quote now, right? So in the homeowner's mind, they're thinking, I need a quote from a roofer to get my roof done. They have a check in hand. They're playing their cards close. Maybe they want to try to pocket some money. They don't trust roofers. They don't trust the insurance company. So they're just going to kind of get 3 quotes, right? It's what everybody does. I just want 3 quotes. I want to talk to 3 roofers. Here's what you do. You knock on the door. You say, hey, it's clearly no secret. Your house looks like Swiss cheese. And I'm sure you've already had the insurance company out and take a look. And I'm here to provide an opportunity to give you either a second opinion and some information about your roof replacement should you be interested in selecting a reputable contractor. And then we will close with an open-ended question. Did you receive your insurance paperwork yet, and how did you feel about it? Okay, so you'll notice that's open-ended. How did you feel about it? Did they feel like it was paid for appropriately? Because a lot of people are going to be like, oh, that asshole adjuster didn't pay for my grill cover and the fence caps and painting the fence. There's going to be things that are left out. So we always want to ask, did the insurance come out, and how did you feel about their report? Because again, open-ended question, they're going to talk about it. Now, at this point, you're going to go down one of 2 paths. One, they're going to say, all I want is a quote. I'm going to teach you how to overcome that. Or they're going to say, I'm still waiting on it. I'm not sure yet. Either way, we need to flip the script, take control of the sale, and educate the homeowner on what their options are. Now, what they're thinking they need is a quote on a roof replacement. What we know they need is a pro like us to make sure that they didn't get shorted by the insurance company. We're able to do the right job, okay? So when we start that conversation with them about the roof damage and about the quote, we want to educate them to say, listen, what I'm going to do, I know you have your insurance paperwork. Are you comfortable sharing that with me? Some will say yes, some will say no. Roll with whatever it is. Say, what I'd love to do for you is hop up, do a quick assessment of the property. I'm going to document the damage that I find and show you it to make sure that it coincides with what the insurance company has identified. Because 9 out of 10 projects that we work on, we find stuff that goes above and beyond what the insurance does. Now, that's not to say your insurance company is bad or evil. It's to say that they're human. They're here to process your claim and process the paperwork, and get it closed as quickly and cost effectively as humanly possible, because that's what they're there to do. My job is to make sure that your roof is paid for appropriately, that all the damage has been assessed appropriately, and the installation has been documented in the fashion that it needs for your home, because not all roof replacements are the same. So I'm not in the business of giving out quotes. I'm in the business of helping people get their claims settled appropriately. Now, that's how I like to lead with my further discussion after the open-ended conversation, to educate them on the process, to break them down from wanting a quote. Then I like to use a little bit of a scare tactic that is grounded in a real story. Now, I'm sure you want to call out head on what you know they're thinking. What I'm sure you're thinking is that you want some quotes, because just like a car claim, you're probably going to get a quote and you're going to compare quotes. You might want to choose the cheapest and pocket some extra money. And I just want to educate you on this process, because it does not work the same way. At this point, we educate them on how they get paid the actual cash value up front and the depreciation upon completion, right? So they're only going to get the first $12,000 of the $20,000 now to get the project going. And the only way they're going to get the extra $8,000 minus their deductibles when the job's done and paid in full. And the insurance needs an invoice to show that that amount was paid, because by law, you, Mr. or Mrs. Homeowner, is responsible for your deductible, which, what was that again? We write it down. So no matter what, this is the out-of-pocket expense for you, less any elective upgrades. And my job is to make sure everything else goes off without a hitch, because if you're going to spend the $2,000, $3,000 or $1,000 on your deductible, you'd want everything done, right? Of course they will. So the other piece that we want to do is educate them on what might happen during the process, which is finding additional damage or uncovered damage or complexities in the install that may not have been identified on the front end. Now, if they're working off of a bid from a contractor, they're going to owe out of pocket, which could be thousands of dollars. I got into a roof, found a $7,000 decking. It was not only 2 layers, a hidden third layer that was all wood shake. We had to tear it all off, redeck the entire roof. It was a $7,000 bill to the homeowner, until we came in and educated them on the process, got it paid for. So I like to use that as an educational process to win the business. Okay, so there's how you use your hook, your open-ended questions at the door. Keep that pitch short and end with the open-ended question to draw an easy conversation. Reference people in the neighborhood. And again, right now, knowing on what stage the claim process is in, you're going to all of your materials will be focused on what the person needs. And it doesn't matter if 1 or 2 outliers fall in, because they're going to start that conversation with you. All right, here's what you're going to do next. You're going to drop any comments or questions you have right now in the comments below. This is a massive topic. I had to keep it as short as I could for this video, even though I know it ran a little long, and I can do some follow-up videos on how to overcome these objections. You can also join me for the upcoming lives on YouTube, and I can dive a little bit more into the objections and how to handle them, how to use differentiating language, like what I call my price lock guarantee, which, by the way, just means that they pay the deductible no more, no less. See how I spin the deductible into acting in their favor? There's no surprises. So join me on the lives, drop those comments, click like, subscribe, and if you do want my Roofing Sales Accelerator Marketing Pack that includes my sales goal planner, it includes the door hangers to leave on the door if no one's home, it includes the under the radar sales letter, which when you're writing the addresses down, you can pop in the mail and send to the homeowners. It includes your ace the pitch at the door, the 4 different stages of the claims process, and once needs, and a whole lot more. Click the page that you'll be taken to. Will show you everything that's included. Scroll down, take a look. Thanks for joining me. We're going to continue the 30-day sales challenge.